political insiders join us now live in the studio. Charlie Giroux and Tony May. Guys, welcome.
And Tony, you hit it on the head with your column in Sunday's paper about Tom Wolf talking about his business experience when he got up there with his
You think he waited
address.
till I wrote that column to copy?
Might have.
I'm pretty sure he did.
Might have, yeah.
Thank you, Governor.
All right, but we were talking about right before we came on that it was almost an hour late, the swearing in.
Very interesting. The Constitution is pretty clear that the oath has to be administered at 12:01. It was, I think, something like 12:50 today. Tony's a little worried if it comes to budget time that they're going to be this far behind.
Uh-oh.
Are you?
Well, I mean, you know, exactitude was not demonstrated today.
All right.
We have some sound from the inauguration. Let's listen in.
But I want you to know that for the next 4 years, my administration will be dedicated to three simple things. First, jobs that pay. Second, schools that teach. And third, a government that works.
See, now that's something Charlie can get behind, right, Charlie?
I sure can. I mean, this isn't exactly the soaring rhetoric of ask not what your country can do for you, or Ronald Reagan saying we should dream great dreams because we're Americans. And this is really setting the bar pretty low. Who doesn't agree with that?
That's
Well,
true.
that's the saying it was easy, though. The doing of it is going to be really difficult. The jobs that pay, you know, Charlie doesn't think that government can help build better jobs. I mean, Tom Wolf does. Number two, schools that teach, and schools that teach are going to require funding. That's going to be a tough sell with the General Assembly. And number three, government that works, which is part of the executive orders that he signed this afternoon. More honest, more open government.
Mm-hmm. We criticize the political rhetoric, Charlie, but that carries a lot of energy when somebody gives an inaugural speech like this, and I didn't feel like this one had that.
No, and then that was my point. I mean, it should
pounding.
carry a lot of energy. These are supposed to be the soaring rhetoric, the grand vision. If the grand vision is we're going to have jobs that pay, I mean, I thought that fell flat. I mean, you want these things to come in triplicate. That's the way speechwriters are supposed to write these speeches. But I just thought that the bar was set, exceptionally low. I'm sure that he'll show us that there's more to it than that.
But maybe that is what Pennsylvania wants, Tony.
Well, I think that's what he's promising, and as I say, I think they are high goals. Charlie says that they're simple enough, but the achieving of them is going to be difficult.
All right, let's quickly talk about tonight, the inaugural ball. Yingling.
I'll drink to that.
It's not there tonight.
I'm going to have a Yingling tonight, Tanya. I mean, to be very blunt, this is going to be seen as petty. It's going to be seen as mean-spirited, and it's going to be seen as uncommonly silly that this administration chose, for whatever reason, to make a political statement by excluding Pennsylvania's oldest brewer, the favorite beer of many of us, because they don't agree with the political views of the boss. I mean, if we're going to do that with companies across Pennsylvania, the economy's certainly going to suffer, because there are a lot of CEOs that don't agree with the politics of Tom Wolf.
A lot of talk about that,
Well,
Tony.
the beer was going to be donated, so it wasn't as if he was depriving Dick Yingling of another $1 billion or something.
But it's a statement, nonetheless.
But it is a statement, and I think that Dick Yingling will rue the day that he said that he doesn't like unions. But the other part
That's
of it
not
is
exactly what he said.
But the other part of it is that there's lots of free beer there tonight from other microbreweries in Pennsylvania who are going to get more of attention because there ain't no Yinglings to drink.
All right. Well, we know that Governor Wolf is going to have to get along with Republicans if he's going to be successful.
Yes.
So.
And we have James Tully there tonight, so we're going to have that coming up on CBS 21 News Live at 11, as well as you guys will join us again after the State of the Union address tonight.
That's right.
And you can catch our political insiders every Tuesday right here on CBS 21 News at 5:30.
And please join us on Sunday mornings at 11:30 for CBS 21's Face the State, right after CBS's Face the Nation.